If you're a big fan of Sea of Thieves, then I've got a title that may very well interest you. The title is called Pirates Bay, and they've just gone live with their brand new Kickstarter. It's produced and developed by a company called Playway. They're based in Warsaw, Poland, and they've been around since 2011. At its heart, Pirates Bay looks to be a game similar in the sort of vein as Sea of Thieves. But I don't want to give it too much comparison, because what this game looks to do is actually build on some of the concepts and make it a little bit more fully fleshed and advanced. The devs describe it as a low-poly, open-world pirate adventure filled with numerous mysteries and discoveries. And yes, you can play it with your friends. The premise is fairly simple. You're sailing around, you're looking for treasure, you're fighting giant beasties, and of course you're always on the lookout for more pirates who might just be out there to swag your loot. And to help you really feel fully immersed in the world of pirating, Pirate Bay comes with a whole plethora of cool looking features. It's got a low poly character builder so you can make yourself look as swaggy and piratey as you like, but one of the features that really caught my eye was the fact that not only can you buy ready-made ships, but you can actually build your own. As previously mentioned, there's PvP systems, there's also big old monsters that you can fight, and there are also skeleton ships that you need to fight off if you come across them. But what makes this game really different from other pirating games out there is the fact that not only can you be a bandit and go around robbing everyone, but you can actually take the path of honesty, which is all balanced around a scale system known as karma. If you're into puzzle games as well, this might also tickle your fancy. There's plenty of riddles for you to solve, and at the end of them, more booty and treasure. The game is promised to be huge and come along with a night and day system, but more interestingly, a fantastic thunderstorm system as well. Another thing that they seem to have done differently to Sea of Thieves is they've taken away the whole horizontal progression system. In Sea of Thieves, the baseline weapons you get are the ones that you're going to finish with. There's no progression system in the game. However, in Pirates Bay, it's much more ARPG-like, with an upgrade system and a leveling system for your weapons and equipment. And it doesn't stop there, because not only can you upgrade your equipment, but you can also customize your ship to do different things for the task that is needed. Additionally, not all ships fit all purposes, so depending on the task that you're doing, you're going to need a different ship to do it. And the devs promise a Swiss Army knife kind of system where you're able to store multiple ships for multiple occasions. But aside all the normal pirating systems, there's also the whole RP systems. You're able to get drunk and even go on a date with a mermaid. Other cool systems that they've put in place also includes a character class system, which I could only describe as the pirate Holy Trinity. For example, the first mate, if he's not drinking alcohol, he not only gets a penalty to his maximum health, but loses his health regeneration debuff. As for the other classes at the moment, those are unknown, but it sounds really cool nonetheless. Going back to the ships, as previously mentioned, you can buy a ready-made ship, or alternatively, build it yourself. And this is where things get really interesting and slightly cool, because you can choose the materials, where you want to put the guns, and what other parts of the vessel you want there. You also get to choose how you want to decorate it, with the cabin, also the shape of the figurehead, and additionally the style of the ship, sails, and what flag you want. And as we mentioned earlier as well, there are multiple ships for multiple occasions, and when you want to store it, it's pretty cool, because all you do is you put your ship in a bottle and then store it on your shelf. While we don't know what the actual weapons are so far, it has been confirmed that there's both melee and long-range weapons. The melee systems, as expected, comes with both blocking and rolling to dodge out of the way, and when it comes to the ranged weapons, you've got both different types of weapons and ammo that you can use to mix up different combinations. The world is divided up into several biomes, each with their own unique characteristics and events. And it won't just be sailing you'll be doing while you're exploring all the world. You get the opportunity to run around on foot and horse if you wish. Additionally, there are also smaller ships, boats, and even rafts as you need it. There's plenty of options in PvP to keep you entertained. There's all sorts of different types of cannons, including grappling hooks. There's also a mortar, and my personal favourite, a flamethrower, which you can use to burn enemy units. Overall, I think this could be a really fun experience, especially considering that it is multiplayer and there looks like there's loads of adventuring to be done. As you know, pirating and Sea of Thieves is immensely fun, so any games that take that concept and build on it and do it well, I am completely behind. So far the devs are just looking to raise £6,000. They are at the time of this video at 1,300 and also have various awards for the stretch goals which come later on down the line. If you want to have a go at this, all you've got to do is back the game and then they'll give you a copy of the demo in 24 hours. It is extremely early days, so there is no sign of a release date just yet, but I highly recommend take a look, tell me what you think, and I'll be back with more news and reviews soon.